So I stuck with these applications, and still I'm using it on daily basis, persistently, continuously. So yeah, so it has been a 6 month at a stretch, but now I think I'm with confidence. I'm quite confident in English speaking.
So would you mention the names of those apps if you remember? If would you tell me?
Yeah, so the first application that I started using,
Let's start the session. How are you?
I'm fine. What about you?
Yeah, I'm also doing very well. Thank you for asking. And it is our first interaction. So please introduce. Let's start with introduction. Please introduce yourself. Then I will introduce myself.
Okay, that's nice. Yeah, so brother, my name is Ikram Ali. I am from Sijawal. I'm Sindhi speaking, and I have done my bachelor's and master's in chemical engineering from Mehran University of Engineering and Technology, Jamshoro. Currently, I'm doing a government job in teaching sector, and I'm a government teacher in high school, and I teach chemistry subject to the high school students.
That is very nice, and it's really good to hear that you are from Sindh, Pakistan. Okay, let me introduce myself. I am Abdul Kadir from Sindh, Pakistan, and I'm also a Sindhi speaking boy. And if I talk about my hobbies, so I like to watch TV shows, movies in my free time. And right now, I'm pursuing my bachelor's in English literature. And apart from that, I'm having these kind of interactions, these kind of sessions these days to improve my English as well as to retain my fluency in English. Yeah, that is all about me.
Yeah, I have seen your videos on the YouTube, and so I came across and I wrote some letters on the YouTube about the Sindh. That is there any Sindhi guy who is speaking or taking the sessions in English? So you were the only one on the YouTube. So I searched it out and then I contacted with you. So I'm also planning to take my IELTS exam in next month, probably next month. So I have been using some applications through which I can communicate with lots of people from different parts of the world. But it was very shocking for me to see a guy from the Sindh province and from Sindhi family that he speaks in Sindhi language and he's taking the session. So it is really admiring for me.
Yeah, definitely. Because I was also, searching for an environment initially when I didn't know about these kind of interactions. I didn't know that people are having these kind of sessions to improve their English initially. Because I was also, searching for a partner to speak with English, and I was not getting environment of speaking English. So I was also, searching on YouTube how to speak English, how to be fluent in English. Then I come across to these kind of videos where people were having these interactions. Then I got to know about this, that people are doing these virtual conversations to improve their English. And from that time, it's been like 4 or 5 months, I would say, that I have found about these things. And from that time, I have been trying to approach people the way you have approached me. I'm also trying to approach them. And yeah, I'm also trying to have these kind of sessions, as many sessions as possible. And because of this, and I have opened a YouTube channel to upload these videos where I can watch myself, because all the videos are mine. It is very easy for me to access all those videos, and I can watch myself speaking. Then I can figure out if I'm making any kind of mistake, so I can correct myself for future, so I can not make these mistakes in future. So yeah, that is why I'm doing. Tell me, how are you, like, are you doing anything else to improve your English? Because you mentioned that you are using some of the applications. So apart from that, are you doing anything else, or you are just using the applications?
As far as the speaking is concerned, so I totally use the applications because I have four applications installed on my mobile. So some applications are giving me 10 minutes, some applications are giving me 25 minutes, and the most suitable application that gives me unlimited time. So I mostly use all these applications because some applications are very limited time. So apart from these applications, I have another application that gives me unlimited or infinite time. So I almost speak 3 to 4 hours in a day to push up my communication skills. So yeah, that's what I'm doing. But except if you talk about me except speaking, then I'm also into the writing as well. So on every day, I write 2 or 3 pages on different topics. So whatever the topic is, I try to jot down the notes on these applications. So yeah, for the speaking and writing, I'm both doing it, and for listening purpose, I'm into the Alina Rice YouTube channel. So she's very nice, motivational speaker, and she's very good English teacher as well. So I followed her channel, and whatever she says on her videos, so I follow her advice. So that's all about my journey about the English learning.
Yeah, that is very nice actually. And as you mentioned that you are also, into writing as well. You are writing on so many topics that you are, what happens is that when you are writing or speaking on any topic, it is very beneficial because we use a lot of vocabulary. We get a lot of words according regarding that particular topic, and we can also, we can search on YouTube. Sorry, we can search on Google or any platform where we can, get idioms and phrases related to that topic as well. So this way we can improve our vocabulary. We can get a lot of words regarding that topic, as well as we can get a lot of idioms and phrases regarding the topic as well. This way, our English gets bigger and bigger because our dictionary keeps increasing, keeps increasing this way. So it is very nice. And even, if I talk, I have connected to so many people, and I always try to advise them. The people who are pretty much beginners, they try to take my advice. So I always advise them to talk on some topic, because they will get a lot of vocabulary, new words regarding their topic, and it will help them to in their English, because their dictionary gets bigger by adding new words in their English. So it will help them a lot. And the apps that you are using, the
Yeah,
application that you are using,
hmm.
yeah, you speak,
So
then
I
I will.
totally agree. Yes, I totally agree with you on this point, because if you are committed and if there is a persistence element in yourself, then the English learning or whatever you desire for learning, so it becomes a piece of cake. But it must be committed. So this English journey has also become a nightmare for me. So in back 2023 in September, I came across a video of Alina Rice. So whatever she was saying in her videos, and it was a video of 22 minutes. So in 22 minutes, whatever she uttered from her mouth, I understood each and everything, and I was. It means that I have suitable knowledge, and I have the suitable vocabulary that I'm understanding each and every word that she is uttering. But the difficult thing was that I can't speak. I was not able to speak even a single word at that moment. So I thought that if I can understand each and everything about Alina Ray's video, then why should not I speak? So then I came across another video of her. In that video, she said that these are the applications. If you will use them effectively, then the English language learning will be piece of cake. So I stuck with these applications, and still I'm using it on daily basis, persistently, continuously. So yeah, so it has been 6 months at a stretch, but now I think I'm with confidence. I'm quite confident in English speaking.
So would you mention the names of those apps if you remember? If you have remembered the names, would you tell me?
Yeah, so the first application that I started using, so the name of that application is CV Speakify, and it gives only 30 minutes. It is a limited version of that application. And the other application that I use, that is a real life. And the advantage of the real life is that you have a choice on that application, say that whether you want to start talking with him or her on the video or the audio. So it is the advantage of that application. And the other application is Hello Talk and the Hybro. So that Hybro application gives us only 25 minutes in a day, in 24 hours. And the most application that I admire and that I most suggest to the other persons that are learning. So that application name is SpeakPal. So SpeakPal is that application that is unlimited, that gives unlimited time. But the disadvantage of this application is that the mostly people that come on that application, these are not from the native speaker countries. So the peoples are very less on that application that gives the native speaking fluency. So, but I mostly consume a lot of time on the SpeakPal application, because if you are committed to speak someone with a lot amount of time, so it becomes very easy for you to speak on that application, but because there is no any restriction of time.
Definitely. And there is an application that you mentioned, Real Life English. I have also been using that app before having this kind of conversation. I was also using two apps. One was OpenTalk and other was Real Life English. In OpenTalk, I was, it was giving me unlimited time, but it was only connecting to people through audio call. We have only audio call, but in real life, we have, in free version we have like 8 minutes of speaking. We can speak for 8 minutes virtually video conversation. So I was using a
Yeah,
lot real life
yes.
English. I was using that app a lot, but I have stopped right now because I'm having this kind of conversation now. So it was kind of filling the need of my speaking English. So I don't need those app anymore. But initially I was also using them. So the apps that you mentioned, real life, that application I know, but other three apps that you mentioned, are all these three apps letting you connect through video call or audio call?
The other three applications are only audio based. You can't connect with them on the video call. So the Hybro application, the CV Speakify, and the Speakpal. So these are very base applications, but they only give you the audio opportunity, not the video opportunity.
Yeah, and I think for beginners who are like new learners of English, who are new, who want to like get fluency in English, those apps will be best for them, because they won't be getting hesitation to speaking on camera, or virtually, or making an eye contact. So it would be easy for beginners to improve their English. I also would suggest beginners to try those apps who are letting you connect through audio call, because this way they can improve their English, and they won't be afraid of facing anyone. Because sometimes when I was also a beginner, I was also like fearing or getting afraid of facing people, and yeah. Yeah. So I was also getting nervous while talking to strangers when I was a beginner. So that is why I used some of the apps before, getting into this thing, that the sessions that we are having. So it helped me a lot. It, boosted my confidence. I got rid of nervousness. I got rid of hesitation. Now you can see that I'm pretty much comfortable. I'm speaking with great confidence, and my fluency has improved a lot right now. So yeah,
Yeah,
the beginners, they should try these apps.
mm. Actually, there is no any other substitution of learning the English language if you don't speak. Speak is the only thing that you have to do. Suppose you are listening 10 hours in a day, and you are not speaking even a single word from your mouth. So it will be totally nightmare for you that you won't be able to speak that sentence. You will not construct the sentence. So I have an idea, and I'm following that idea that 90% you have to speak, 10% you have to listen. Okay, so if I am listening 1 an hour, so I try to use the 3 hours for the communication purpose, because without speaking you can't be a fluent. So I think that is the urge, and that is my advice to all of the students are who are very keen to learn this language. So speak more and more, listen less as much as you can, because when you will listen, then you must have some idea what to speak, how to speak, but you have to speak. But if you will stop yourself that first I will listen each and everything which is on the YouTube, and then I will try to speak in the English language, so I think that will not be happen. And this would be a difficult or cumbersome for you to speak even a single word from your mouth.
Yeah, it is very true because when you are speaking not for English but for any other thing as well, you have to do it yourself to learn. For example, if you are learning any skill related to any, let's say, related to in gears, you have to, you are learning things related to repairing any motorcycles or cars or cycle, anything, So you have to, learn it as well as you have to, try doing those things. That way you can learn. Similarly, while we learn English, we have to speak as well, because the main motive of learning English is to speak from your mouth. So because when you learn, you have to speak as well. Otherwise, it would be of no use. And there is also saying, use it or lose it. If you won't use your language, if you won't use your skill, you will lose it. So I think it is very true that you have to use it. You have to practice doing those things that you are trying to learn, whether it is English or any other skill for that matter. Hello.
Listening, if you are only reading, but if you are not giving a little bit time for you to write or to speak, because the two things that are the speaking and the writing, these are the creation content. You are creating something. But as far as the reading and the listening, these are the consumption. Okay, so I think if you will consumption more, then you will be able to create more. But if you will not consume anything, how is that possible that you will create something? Something you have to consume, a lot you have to produce, or you have to create. So it is said that the optimal process is that when you input something and you have to be output more. If you are inputting the reading, and you are inputting the listening, but you are not outputting the writing, and you are not doing anything in this regard, so it will be difficult for you.
Yeah, it is definitely. And as you mentioned that you have to try, you should try to practice 2 or 3 hours on daily basis to get the command over English. And I was also initially for 2 or 3 months back, I was also doing this thing. I was giving a lot of time, like 2, 3, or 4 hours to my English speaking. But I have become so much fluent in English, I would say, because through these conversations, now I'm only giving it like half an hour or 1 hour, because I'm pretty much busy with my studies as well. So I can say that if you are not able to give a lot of time to your English, but try to give at least half an hour as well, because if you leave your practice, you will lose it. But if even you are giving it 15 or 20 or 30 minutes for that matter to your English on daily basis, you will, like, you are still connected to your language that you are learning, so it will also help you. And as I mentioned that I'm busy with my studies, so I am also trying to not take a lot of sessions, because I'm also getting a lot of emails as I have opened my YouTube channel, and so many people are also approaching me. So I am trying to give them a particular time, like I'm trying to at least have one session a day, or maximum 2 sessions in one day. So I can also focus on my studies as well, because my studies are not still completed. I have given my final exams, but my viva is still pending, so I have to prepare for my viva. So that is why I'm studying for that. So I'm trying to have less sessions as possible, but still I'm still connected to English. I'm still trying to practice. These sessions are is also a kind of a practice that I'm doing to improve my English.
It's true. It's true. I think we have to switch another topic. So tell me
Yeah,
about
definitely.
yourself. From which university you are doing your bachelor
Sindhu University.
in university? Okay. So I think there are two departments. Are there is a single department in English language?
Yeah, there are two departments. One is English and other is English. Sorry, one is English literature and other is English linguistics. So I am doing English literature.
Okay. So English literature, and you are in the final year, right?
Yes, I have actually completed my final exams as well. Now I don't have any exams left, but I have a Viva, because after Viva I will be completely graduated, you can say.
Absolutely, absolutely. And what about the batch? Is it is 21 batch? Your batch
No,
is
took
21,
2020,
20.
2K20,
And
yeah.
okay, okay. So from which districts you belong?
No sure of Feroz.
Oh, sure, Feroz, right. Actually, I'm also from the Nawabshah, the Sarhari. Do you know
I
something
know
about
about
Sarhari?
I don't know about Sarari, but I know about Navsha, and I have relatives in Navsha.
Okay, that's nice. If you will go from Hyderabad to Nusharu Feroz by train, then there is a single station that comes before the Nawab Shah, I think 25 kilometers nearer to the Nawab Shah. So that is my native place, but currently we are living in Sijawal.
Yeah, you have also mentioned about it that you are from Sujaval, and tell me that you are teaching kids or teenagers. You are a teacher.
Actually, I have previously told you in my introduction that I am teaching to the high school students. So I teach
So
chemistry ninth grade
okay,
students.
okay, ninth grade, ninth. Yeah, I get it, I get it. Yeah, I have also learned chemistry for the first time, ninth grade only. So yeah, I got your point. I actually forgot about it earlier. That is why I asked you. So how, like you mentioned that you are watching some girl's video. I don't know. You mentioned her name, but that motivated you to learn English, right?
And because
So
in
apart,
September 2023, when I watched her first time video, so I when I completed that video while watching, then I realized that if I can understand each and everything, it means my vocabulary is fine. If my vocabulary is fine, there is only one hindrance, that is speaking. If I don't speak and if I don't practice, then it will be difficult for me to speak. Then I gathered my courage. Then I sought some suggestions that which are the platforms through which I can communicate with the people. So because in my family there is no anybody with whom I can speak and enhance my communication skills. Because in Sindh, I think there is there is a scarcity of English medium school. So we probably study in the Sindhi medium school. So when you are in Sindhi medium schools and the instructors and the teachers who deliver all each and everything in the Sindhi language. So it was totally difficult for me with whom should I practice. Even I didn't have some friends with whom I can call and I can practice with the English language. So then some videos came across through the YouTube, and then I stuck to these videos, and then I installed these applications. And after spending 7 months, I'm speaking with you, not in confident manner, but
I think you are speaking pretty good. Hello, your video is stuck just now.
I'm thinking Hello.
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yes, brother, I'm hearing.
Yeah, I was just saying that you are pretty good, you are pretty confident for me, you are speaking so good, and I don't say that you
Hmm.
are not confident because you are pretty good, confident, and I can see you are pretty comfortable as well. You are speaking with so much comfortness, I would say. And how did you find about these sessions? Like you mentioned that you found me, like you are searching about a Sindhi boy who speaks English, but before that you must have a knowledge about these sessions, right? Because you must have found about these sessions that people are having these sessions. So how did you found about it?
Actually, it is my intention to open my own YouTube channel. So that is in my hand. Okay, that is in my mind, and I'm working on it. So actually, I have videoed myself that I in 5 minutes videos, 10 minutes videos, I have done it myself. But it was totally difficult for me because when there is no any person besides you who can ask you some questions and I can convey my message to him in an effective manner. So I started. There is a Dihati madam. Okay, so she takes the session, and there are other teachers as well who are taking these sessions. And now there are many applications like Cambly, and clapingo. So these were the paid application. So it was really hard for me to pay them and then to take the sessions. So I started searching those teachers who are very free and who are very pocket money friendly. So then I searched you about the Sindh province because it is my first priority that I should start from my home. So I met with you on the YouTube channel, and YouTube channel is the biggest source so to find someone if someone is very active on the YouTube. So I met with you, and now I'm taking a sessions with you.
Yeah, and I also have opened my YouTube channels like just recently. It is like getting a month, I would say, but it was like too recent that I have opened a YouTube channel, and for the same thought to improve my English, to find someone whom I can practice with and upload my videos as I mentioned. And as you are also planning to open a YouTube channel in future, so what kind of content you have in your mind to post? Would you like to tell?
Actually, I will. That I have not decided that what should be the platform or what would be the topic of my YouTube channel. So I think it is totally difficult to take even a single topic and then to continue that. So I think it would be a random YouTube channel. Okay, so sometimes you will see the comic videos, and sometimes you will be able to see some learning videos. I think if you vast yourself in a broad perspective, then the chances of your videos and the chance are to be seen in a very good numbers.
Yeah, it is very true. Okay, Ikram, now I just got a message from my friend and I have a very important work to do. So it was really nice talking to you and thank you for, approaching me, and it was really, it felt very good to connect a another Sindhi boy whom with I can have a conversation with, and it always feels pleasure when you connect to someone who's from same district, same state and same country. So it was really fruitful for me to connect with you. It was really fruitful session, I would say. So yeah, thank you for connecting with me.
Thank you so much. Nice to talk with you. And one thing more I want to tell you, and I want to ask from you that, sir, did you feel some difficulty to understand my accent, or you couldn't able to get what I'm saying to you? Did you feel
Okay,
that
first of all,
difficulty?
yeah, definitely. I will tell
Mhm.
you. First of all, don't call me sir, but because I'm a student, I am not a teacher. But yeah, and as it is concerned with your speaking English, I would say your English is pretty good. I understood every word you spoke, but there is I can say there is some mistakes in pronunciation. So I would say keep working on your pronunciation. Other than that, you are speaking very good. Your grammatical structure of sentence is also very good, and you have pretty good vocabulary as well. I have noticed that you have used some of very unusual words that people use in their words, and you have also used an idiom piece of cake, which means that is very easy. So I think you have pretty good vocabulary, but you just need to work on your pronunciation. Other than that, you are very good in your English.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I take it as a compliment.
Yeah, definitely. It was a compliment for you. Okay, bye.
Thank
Thank
you
you
so
so
much.
much.